ever told.
Okay, we get it.
Never been told.
Go on.
You can try to
Hasn't been
convince
told
yourself.
here.
Okay, we get it.
So the year is 1969. I was 10-year-old. Okay.
Oh God.
No.
Did you die? Did you have to go to the hospital?
1967. Sorry, I was 7-year-old. And we used to live
Where do you
in
live?
a city house.
Is it
that was
Gulistan?
No, it was another town called Sargodha. And
Oh,
my
Baba,
father
was it that
the
apartment
manager.
place?
We haven't seen it.
No
Let him
interference.
go with.
So this house was huge. This was like 4 acres of city property in the middle, and this was all gardens. Okay, and my dad used to be the manager of this place, and this was a Sunday, and we were all, it was winters, and we were all sitting outside in the sun, and
Those
this
winter.
guy cycles in, and he was the maths teacher of my eldest brother, who was in, I think, grade 9. So he was like a senior
Mom,
in the
can you
school.
make myself nervous?
And he spoke to
I
my
had
dad.
3.
He spoke to my dad, and my dad called me and said, "You go with him, Mr. Ali Muhammad." So changed, and I sat on his bike and I left it. So he paddled and we went to this, you know, these level crossings, the railroad crossings. In Pakistan, they have these old system where they have gates and there's a gatekeeper, and he has a small hut right next to it. So he manages the gates. So we go to this gatekeeper's cottage, and we talk, and I don't know what this is all about. So he calls another kid who is my age, and we sit there, okay, on the floor, and he says, "Give me your right thumb." So I give him my right thumb, and there was these ashes from last night. So he puts these ashes on my thumbnail here, this one, right here. And so he says this, "You just keep looking at this, your thumbnail." Okay. And this other guy also, he has a piece of small black glass, and he starts looking at that glass. And he sits there, he mumbles, and he does stuff and all that stuff. And he says that keep concentrating now, you will see somebody. Okay. And then I start seeing a movie right here on my thumb. I'm not kidding you. This happened to me.
You started seeing actually
I
images
started
on your...
seeing images on my thumbnail.
He's a wizard.
Was it a real life images or like
It
Citizen
was-
Kane?
It was an image of my school.
Guys, a raccoon.
It was
You
an
can
image
just
of
barely
my
see it, but there's a
school,
raccoon like right there.
and there were more than one cameras. Okay.
Great.
And I sat there. I saw this guy
Get my stuff.
come in
Thank you.
from the corridor below, came up the stairs. Then the next scene was the corridor.
Keep going.
Do we have an animal?
Actually, raccoons, you don't want to actually get
Yeah,
too interested in them. They will do a number on you. Hey, beat it.
He's not afraid of you.
Yeah. Actually, one time my
Shake
brother-in-law.
the light. No,
Actually,
and then
Told you there's a
this guy
raccoon.
stops, looks to his right, looks to his left, and he opens the window, and he goes inside the room.
Oh, right there.
Inside the room, there are 2 cupboards, and he goes to one,
He's approaching on you.
takes something from that cupboard.
There you go.
Wait, this is something you're watching happening or it's
I'm
actually
watching.
happening?
I'm
You are-
watching it
what-
happen. It has already happened.
What did it show?
And so I see this guy come in, go up the stairs, go into the room, take something out of the cupboard, and leave. And then this thing goes blank. And he says, "Good luck to you, Mr. Ali Mohammed." So this guy asks me, "Did you see who was in that picture?" I said, "Yeah." He says that, "I'm going to take you to different people. You just need to recognize that person." I said, "Okay."
What's that?
It's just the
That was the
So
raccoon.
we paddle all day in the town. We keep going from one place to the other place, to the other place, to the other place, and he would look at me and I would no. So this is then coming up to 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, and I'm tired and I'm, really bored still. I said, what is this going on? And he says, "Okay, let's stop here. We'll stop at a friend's place here, and we'll have something to drink, and then I'll drop you home." I said, "Okay." So we go to this place, and we sit down, and a guy walks in, and I look at that guy, and I said to him,
He's the guy.
"He's the guy." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah, that was the guy." And that's the end. So he drops me back.
Oh, he's on the tree.
3 days later,
There's 2 of them.
All right.
the fullest
There's 3 of
He's
them.
telling the story.
I
The
know,
coons
man.
will do what
Hey.
the coons are going to do.
Beat it.
There's 3 of them there.
Yeah.
that was stolen from his cupboard, and he couldn't figure out who it was. So he took me to this guy who showed me the picture, and I identified the guy, and the police got that money out of that guy.
Did you ever ask him what was going on with the ashes on your thumb?
And that guy the gatekeeper who did that, he said, "Don't tell this to anyone." And I never told this to anyone for a very long time.
You
So
just
what
told us
made
to
your
us.
father allow him to let a 7-year-old go with this guy?
Oh, there's
Did
some
you
people
know?
taking a hike.
Yeah.
10-year-old could not do that. 10
Some
years
people
could not
taking a
see
hike.
the image.
But I
My
mean,
elder brother was
two.
like 2.5 years older than
Oh, guys, look, baby raccoons. Where? I just saw baby raccoons.
Yeah, that's not good if you have baby raccoons here.
Oh no, the baby raccoons.
No, I mean, the whole family.
It means the mother raccoon's going to be.
No, I didn't see any babies.
I just saw some.
No, but I mean, so
mean the
but
two
what
that
would
were right there?
what would make your father allow?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, you
Guy
to go
to paddle
unchaperoned alone with this guy.
He was a class teacher of
Oh, okay.
my eldest.
So what was that metaphysical thing happening there? That's
I
pretty.
don't know. That's what happened to me.
What about the little boy next to you with a piece of
He
black
saw the
glass?
same thing.
He saw the same.
Exact same
Why
thing.
did he pick you and not him?
I don't know.
That's remarkable.
So
But
that
why
was
couldn't
their,
a 10-year-old see it?
I don't know.
What's
That's
It's something to do with
What's with you?
religion. This is something religious.
Uh-huh.
And
They're just hikers.
this is called Hazrat. And
So there's
this
a
is
tradition.
a known thing. It does
no
happen.
good.
And I've only come across that somebody stole something. And he was a kid who was selected. And he also identified the culprit.
Wow.
Oh, here it comes. Hello.
What?
A
A
raccoon.
little scraggly, actually.
No, they're night critters.
Yeah, I see that little
If you
baby
see them
one.
in the daytime, that's a problem. But if you see them at night, it's not a problem.
But you think? I mean, you think
Oh, look at
people
that
would
baby
want to use
raccoon.
it for something other than
Like the
just
stock market, what's going to happen tomorrow?
No,
You know.
but I mean,
You would make a killing with that.
that's fascinating.
That really is fascinating.
What's the name of it again?
It's called Hazrat.
Hazrat.
It's an Islamic thing.
So is that Hazrat is in Arabic or is in Urdu?
That's in Arabic.
But a lot of it is also subcontinental, isn't it? It's a mixture of Hinduism and Islam and.
I don't know. The only reason why I know it happened is because it happened to me.
Yeah.
If somebody else had told me the story, I would say this guy is not,
Bluffing.
he's out of his mind.
So, do you have any idea why he came to your family rather than any of the other?
He didn't know anybody who was a 7-year-old, so he knew that Mr. Zaidi had 4 sons. And
One of them would fit the bill.
One would fit the
And so they got this guy, and they were able to say that he was the thief.
Yeah, he produced those. They were numbered bonds.
Couldn't like a 6 or 8-year-olds do it?
I don't know.
I guess you can't be too young because you wouldn't know what's happening and.
Should be.
Is it something that is typical with children, or do adults do it?
No, it's
Adults
not.
cannot see that.
Oh,
Even
okay.
a 10-year-old cannot see that.